Hello everyone and welcome to the Nexus Gaming Series. This is a Season 5 Round 3 matchup in the Division C East with Durotan's Couch and Gimme the D-Shield. We are heading into our first draft of a 2-game set. It'll be taking place on Dragonshire, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Both captains are ready. Let's just jump right in, shall we? Alright. Hello, hello, I am your host, Odd Thought, and this should be quite the interesting set here between Durotan's Couch, who enters tonight with a 9-3 record. That's 5th place in Division C East. And Gimme the D-Shield, your current first place team, at 11-1. So, first versus 5th here. Dragonshire was picked by Durotan's Couch, which means Gimme the D-Shield as first hero ban and first hero pick. Gimme the D-Shield is on the right side of your screen in red tonight, and Durotan's Couch is the blue team on the left side of your screen. So, how about map bans? Let's talk about that a little bit. Durotan's Couch banned Towers of Doom, and Gimme the D-Shield responded with a Battlefield of Eternity ban. So that's how we got here. First ban from Gimme the D-Shield will be Garrosh, followed up by a Medivh ban from Durotan's Couch. So away we go. Looking at Division C East, the lay of the land in terms of hero stats. Most popular hero is Raynor, followed by, well, in terms of assassins, we have Raynor, Jaina, Genji, and Phoenix at the top 4. We also, we have another ban, so that's going to be Hammer. Sergeant Hammer banned out by Gimme the D-Shield. Second ban from Durotan's Couch is pending. They have 5 seconds to decide. That's going to be Maiev. Banned out first pick, Genji. Genji game. Genji has a 66% popularity rating with a 40% win rate. That's in 22 games. It's been banned 46 times. So a rarish appearance by Genji here. As we look for first picks from Durotan's Couch, and they will go to Deckard and Johanna. Johanna has slipped to 3rd in terms of popularity, but she's doing well with 51% win rate in 43 games. And Deckard, where's Deckard at these days? An perfect 50% win rate. He's involved in 8 out of 10 games. On the side of Gimme the D-Shield, we have the next rotation. That's going to be Yrel and Diablo. So Gimme the D-Shield solidifying perhaps their off lane. That all-important top lane position with Yrel. And Diablo will be their frontliners, so we have a Diablo-Johanna contest. And our final ban from Durotan's Couch will be Whitemane. Whitemane's been banned 23 times in Division C East, played 14, with a 42.9% win rate. So some mixed results for Whitemane so far. He's only been playable for a little while. She's relatively new. Final ban of game 1 coming out from Gimme the D-Shield will be Malthael. Malthael's been doing pretty well. We're pretty firmly in a 2 warrior meta right now. 2 warrior, 2 assassin, 1 support. So Malthael with a 55% win rate in that environment. Alright, next rotation for Durotan's couch will be Li Ming and Thrall, so they're securing their DPS slots here. Nice mix of damage types there. Li Ming gives you resets. Thrall gives you a nice root, which is, it's good to have hard CC from your assassin slots if you can get it. Some decent auto attacks, some great ultimates to choose from. Final rotation for Gimme the D Shield includes Phoenix and Alexstrasza, so we finally have our support chosen in Alexstrasza. Alexstrasza at a 52% win rate, doing pretty well in 36 games in Division C East. That dragon form can be quite devastating. It's like an extra heroic in a sense. And Phoenix giving you lots of auto attack, giving you lots of sustain, slows, mobility. Final pick of the game is Tychus, another hero doing pretty well in that double warrior meta I mentioned before. So there you go, that's our teams, and looking pretty good on both sides. Intriguing to see what Genji can do. We have offlane probably, what, Yrel versus Thrall it looks like, maybe? So that could be an interesting matchup. Alright, so Durotan's couch on your left is, we have Thrall played by Captain Wedge, Deckard played by Solm, Tychus played by Wildcard, Johanna played by Big Egg Roll, and Afish is playing Li Ming. On the red side is Gimme the D Shield, Alexstrasza played by Pandemona, Yrel played by Bashing, Diablo by Dr. Jelly, Genji is going to be played by Samwise, and Phoenix will be played by Veteran Wings. And between the two matches, I'll go ahead and pull up some stats on both these teams. We can look at that while we're setting up for the second of two games. But in the meanwhile, I like this Alexstrasza Deckard face-off. That should be really fun to watch. And Tychus and Diablo is quite good, so look out for that as we port in to Dragonshire proper. Captain Wedge leading the way for Durotan's couch to that gate.
You got something to say to me, boy?
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for, the sprays and so on. As the GLHFs come out. And over on the red side of the map, we have Gimme the D Shield.
5, 4, 3,
ready to go.
2, 1. Fight well, heroes.
Looks like we're gonna have 5v5 in the middle. Just start things off. A couple of things about this map off the top of my head. You have that triangle of shrubbery down there where maintaining vision is really important. Dr. Jelly doing a good job of camping out there, making sure nobody's surprises. Give me the D shield from there. Some initial, an initial Teate going on here. Finally, the beginnings of a rotation down bot. As Wildcard, Afish, and Big Egg Roll start working on bottom lane minions. Infinity Shield responding in kind to that movement. Let's look at some level 1 talent, shall we? Thrall's going with Echo of the Elements. Deckard with Sapphire. We have Dash out of Tychus. Johanna with Laws of Hope and Power Hungry from Li Ming. Gimme the D Shield is going to start their siege camp right away. Samwise and Pandemona working on that. Wildcard likes that idea, perhaps. So we see Tychus starting the siege with help from a couple of friends. Let's take a peek at top lane just for a sec here while they're working on that.
Activate the shrines.
Shrines are activated. Looks like we have an invade here from Gimme the D Shield. They move in. There's a flip. And Tychus will be killed. Genji securing that. First blood. Or Gimme the D-Shield. I'm pushing in here just a little bit. Getting some siege damage done on the fort here. Helping those mercs they just invaded and captured. Shrines are up. Top has been taken by Urel. Bashing doing well there. And Samwise will be taking bot shrine. And right now it's going to be veteran wings versus wildcard, kind of dancing around here to try to secure the actual dragon while the team fight continues in earnest in bot lane. Level 4 talents available for both teams. Alex Straza is going with Circle of Life into Surge of Vitality, investing in that abundance. AoE heal. Urel Maraud's Insight into Aegis of Light. And the dragon is actually taken, meanwhile, by Phoenix. Wildcard doing their best to send the dragon in a different direction. And it will head bot lane, so we'll have a 3 hero and 1 dragon push. Bot lane pretty important on this map. You have those siege camps we saw earlier, as well as the camp at the very bottom of the map. See how much value Gimme the D-Shield can get out of this first objective. It is an early dragon. We're in the 3rd minute of the game. Urel opted to stay at the top of the map as wildcard gets flipped. Dr. Jelly finding some opportunities here. Genji goes in and gets that kill as the dragon moves to the middle lane and explodes. Captain Wedge opted to stay top lane during that event. So what did the dragon do here? Basically, the fort's gate and towers are gone. Got about, I don't know, maybe 60% health left on the fort down here. As Gimme the D-Shield works on their bruiser camp. And their siege camp. So just some map maintenance right now, which gives us a chance to look at some talents here. It's been pretty fast moving game so far. 4.5 minutes in. Diablo is working on Devil's Due into Souls to the Flame and Eternal Flames. Genji has Swift as the Wind, Strike at the Heart, and Cyber Shield. As Samwise takes the siege camp, secures it rather. Now we're seeing some top lane pressure from Gimme the D-Shield. Nice rotation up here with 4 members taking full advantage of that spell armor that those mercs will give. Quite a bit of siege damage being done here by Red. Meanwhile, Durotan's couch is pushing bot, defended by Bashing. So we're going to be trading some towers and some gates here. Dr. Jelly sees another flip and stun opportunity to stun on Captain Wedge. Genji deflecting a bunch of damage out of Wildcard. Still goes down to 50%. Out comes the Alex Straza heal. Dr. Jelly wants more of that action, getting some decent aggressive maneuvers in. Durotan's couch, though, is doing well to trade buildings here. Looks like they will go ahead and finish off this bottom lane fort. Gimme the D-Shield. It's pretty much done up here in top lane. Samwise goes ahead and takes off. They do have control of top shrine. Bottom shrine belongs to Durotan's couch for the moment. As Dr. Jelly moves in. Gimme the D-Shield does have ultimates. We see the likes of Lifebinder, Ardent Defender, Lightning Breath, Dragon Blade, and Purification Salvo as the dragon is taken once again by Gimme the D-Shield. That's 2 dragons in a row. This is a 6th minute dragon. We're approaching the 7th minute of the game. as Genji marches right up to the fort here in bot lane. Urel's going to continue to soak mid. Thrall's rotating down to help. Dragon Knight gets a nice kick off there, wasting some of Wildcard's ultimate time there. And that fort will fall. It's a low death game so far. Ooh, and we have a pause. As I was saying, 2 kills to 0. In favor of Gimme the D Shield, level 11 to 10. Also in their favor. So, nice close game. We have a little bit of lag I see here. So just a pause in the action for a moment. Hopefully it clears up relatively quickly. In the meantime, I can run down the ultimates. On the side of Durotan's couch, we have Earthquake, Lornado. We saw the Odin earlier get kicked by the dragon. Blessed Shield, additional stun for Johanna, and Wave of Force for Li Ming. Yeah, it looks like Johanna has been having connectivity issues here. Big egg roll leaving the game. So that's of some concern. See, we went into pause around the 5:17 mark. Keep note of that. So, hey everybody, thanks for joining us. This is a Division C East matchup between first place Gimme the D Shield and fifth place Durotan's Couch. The man with the Kappa, nice to see you, thanks for joining us. So, I guess it's storming pretty badly in the northeast. Looks like both captains are ready. Just want to confirm one more time before we get started. Alright, so let's do the countdown here. And we'll get back into it. As we resume this push into bottom fort, looks like Big Egg Roll has rejoined us. Welcome back to the game. Some lightning breath out of Diablo there. Just to zone out Durotan's Couch. Pandemonium with some nicely placed heals. And a Lornado is going to help secure that kill for Diablo. Thrall gets the credit on that. So finally, Durotan's Couch in the 7th minute gets their first kill. So it's 3-1. Gimme the D Shield will go ahead and try to capture the siege camp, but we do have a defense mounted here. As Thrall runs in, gets a root. Wildcard really low. And Genji will fall after securing the kill on Tychus. Durotan's Couch doing well though to defend their camp. Looks like they might want to invade. Give me the D Shield. Maybe. That Bermuda's Triangle up there is super busy as Dr. Jelly is found out. But we'll walk away. No big deal there for Diablo and his huge health pool. The D Shield will move up to their Bruiser camp and take that. Thrall's clearing top a little bit. So nice movement here out of Durotan's Couch. They are behind an XP, so they're spreading out, trying to cash in as much of that as they can. Dr. Jelly pulling their team into this fight. Lifebinder getting huge value there. We have Lightning Breath doing some work. Lornado just tickling Dr. Jelly a little bit. Diablo will fall, as will Genji. So this is a 2-for-1 so far in favor of Durotan's Couch. Saying no thank you to that camp invade. And those mercs are marching top lane, where the bulk of Durotan's Couch is, although Wildcard is rotating away. Soam capturing top shrine, bottom shrine was captured by Thrall, and Wildcard getting poked here by a minion. It's going to slow down the dragon capture, but they do take it. Meanwhile, lots of action top as Bastion and Pandemonia clear this Merc camp. Durotan's Couch will go ahead and assemble. Dragon is pushing bot lane. And while we have drama on the field, there's also drama in my chat. The man with the Kappa, let's keep it friendly, please. Alright, so the dragon is pushing here. We're in the 10th minute. 14 to 13 now. Durotan's Couch doing very well to take the XP lead as Li Ming falls. Samwise trying to get some work done on Genji. Solm very low and will die, but Genji will die as well. Genji getting kills and then getting killed. Dr. Jelly moving in on wildcard, trying to get rid of that percentage damage. Out comes Odin. Wildcard is low and very big target now. Will die. Phoenix getting the credit for that one. 15 to 14 in XP as Veteran Wings is chasing down Johanna. Bashing on Yrel, leaps in. And Demona maintaining the slows. This is an extremely lengthy chase here. Out comes the heal as Johanna dies. But now Veteran Wings is in trouble. Captain Wedge trying to even up the score a little bit here. But two members of Durotan's Couch are now dead, and Gimme the D-Shield are completely alive. Alright, so we have camps being taken here. So some high action in the bot lane there. It's a really nice sequence overall for Durotan's Couch as they have pretty much evened up the game. They are down one building. It's 4 buildings to 5 in favor of Gimme the D-Shield, but otherwise looking pretty even so far. It's anybody's game. 16's about to be unlocked by Gimme the D-Shield, and there we go. Let's see what we have picked here. Holy Wrath for Yrel. Draconic Discipline. Alex Straza looking for longer duration on the dragon. We have Debilitating Flames, Final Cut, and Offensive Cadence out of Phoenix. Alright, here's a big engage. We have Deckard Root mostly hitting minions, looked like. Some heal out of Alex Straza. Odin putting out that AoE damage. Out comes the Dragon Queen with the extended duration talent, as we mentioned before. Lord NATO pestering Veteran Wings there. Out comes Lifebinder. Pandemona looked like she used it to heal herself there. She's pretty smart. Keep that dragon up. So far, nobody's really low yet. Solom, big egg roll. Perhaps Wildcard taking quite a bit of damage. Extremely even fight, very sustaining. Finally, Genji will secure a kill, doing what Genji does, getting those resets. That's going to be 2 kills so far for Gimme the D-Shield as this mammoth fight continues. And 1 kill for Durotan's Couch. We're at 16 to 17, folks. Gimme the D-Shield continues to work on this keep. They want the first keep of the game to be taken. And they do it. Big egg roll down to 400 health. It is Johanna though, so she's able to get away. Oof, lots of action in the last couple minutes here. Catch my breath. Bashing and Dr. Jelly scoping out middle lane here. Yrel heading to this top shrine. Bashing versus Captain Wedge. Captain Wedge is going to go ahead and let that one go. We have potential fight here in the middle, yes, over the dragon as both shrines have been captured by Gimme the D-Shield. Johanna getting a pull in. There's Lord NATO coming out. Dr. Jelly bouncing off of it like a pinball. There's another flip on Tychus into a lightning breath earthquake, slowing everyone. Captain Wedge getting flipped. No deaths yet. Genji super low, Samwise 300 health. The healing has been phenomenal in this game so far. Really protracted fights. Another Deckard stroll. Catches Dr. Jelly, bashing a little bit of a disengage hammer swipe there. Still no death, still no dragon taken. 2 roots for Deckard. Out comes Lord NATO. That's gonna... Ooh, Dr. Jelly slipped away from it. Nice move there. Bashing goes back with Yrel to capture the dragon. Pandemona helping zone, and that's going to secure the dragon. Fantastic play here from both teams. Dragon goes ahead and kicks Tychus into the backfield. This fort will die. Durotan's couch does have to monitor bot lane a little bit. Genji's hanging around there trying to help the catapults make their way to the core. Every time Dr. Jelly gets low, Pandemon is there to bring them right back up. It's back to full health already. Earthquake again. As the dragon gets this keep down to 50%, it looks like Gimme the D-Shield will get a second keep. Dragon with a last minute kick there. It's going to breathe fire on that well. Samwise rejoins their team after working on that bot lane a little bit, as I said earlier. And we're at 19 to 18 in favor of Gimme the D-Shield after all that. They're going to have 20s very soon here. As Durotan's couch welcome this respite. That was a lot of high pressure situation there. Captain Wedge checking the bushes here. Like we're going to have a couple of camps taken, maybe an invade. Yes, Gimme the D-Shield wants to invade the blue camp here. Claim it for their own. They do have 20s. Another nice Lornado there, pushing Jelly into that little section of Pac-Man maze. Ultimately not much value out of that though. There's no way to really get damage out onto Diablo in that area. Durotan's couch will have to deal with this Merc Camp, which gives Gimme the D-Shield time to go ahead and secure the Bruiser Camp. They still have that 20 to 19 lead. They're going to split up a little bit here, it looks like. Dr. Jelly perhaps working on top lane ever so slightly, while the Bruiser Camp will be taken by Gimme the D-Shield. Durotan's couch kind of hanging out in the middle here. What to do next? Thrall decides to go to that Bridge of Death to clear that Merc Camp. Looks like we might have a Durotan's couch play on the bottom Mercs. No, instead, well, yeah, we have a flank from Dr. Jelly here. And bashing. Lornado sadly misses everyone. Out comes Earthquake into Purification Salvo. Lightning Breath's gonna miss just about everybody. Genji will die though. Thrall getting a pretty critical kill there. Bashing's in a little bit of trouble. Lifebinder is already used on Diablo. Bashing's gonna have to forego that heal, that abundance on the ground, just to sort of get out of dodge. 20's available for both teams. It looks like Durotan's couch is gonna go ahead and move to this bottom camp and secure the bottom shrine. But they have to watch out. Top lane is in trouble. They might lose their third keep to minions and mercs.
Blue team's core is taking damage.
Captain Wedge sees it. There's also 2 catapults hitting the blue core. Durotan's couch secures the bottom mercs there, and Captain Wedge continues to do their best to clean up this messy base. So Gimme the D-Shield knows exactly what's
Blue
going
team's
on
core
down
is
here.
taking damage.
They decide, instead of going for kills, to move into the middle. They see a lone Captain Wedge and get that pick, so it's going to be 5v4 now. Gimme the D-Shield is interested in just going to core. Let's finish this. We don't have to worry about our own bot keep. We can just win the game. So they move in here. It is 5v4 still. Dragon comes out from Pandemonium. Lornado's going to disrupt the dragon a little bit. That's a really well placed Lornado. Purification salvo doing some work. Big egg roll almost dying there. Down to 80 health and will die. The core's down to 50%. It's a valiant defense on the side of Durotan's couch, but it's not going to be enough as the core is down to 0. And that's going to be GG for Gimme the D-Shield. Woo! Crazy second half of that match. So much action. It was beautiful. Let's look at some of these numbers real quick before I set up the lobby for game 2. Fantastic. Fantastic win there. Fantastic game by both teams. Looks like top hero damage in the game went to Tychus, wild card. Also doing well in the siege category. 1 kill, 7 assists, 5 deaths. A little bit rough there. Saw Diablo is doing a good job of harassing Tychus quite a bit with the charges and flips. Speaking of Diablo, soaking up 161k damage during that game, only dying 3 times. Pretty great. Johanna doing a great job as well. 84k absorbed, 2 deaths. And Phoenix, veteran wings, notching highest hero damage for Gimme the D-Shield. 68k, 4 kills, 9 assists, no deaths, clean sheet for 3 players. On the side of Gimme the D-Shield, 13 kills overall for red team. Durotan's couch in the blue, notching 8. Also, just to look at healing, Alex Straza, no surprise there, 139k healing in that game, 21-minute game. Deckard doing well, 64k. Just couldn't keep up though ultimately. Getting out some quality Lornados though and roots. Great game by both teams. Let's go ahead and go to our halftime stats page while I build the lobby for game 2. And thanks again everyone for joining us. This is Division C East between first place Gimme the D-Shield and Durotan's couch. I'll see you on the other side. Hello, 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 everyone. I was muted temporarily. You didn't want to hear what I had to say there at the start anyways. So we're back for game 2 of this 2-game set between first place Gimme the D-Shield and 5th place Durotan's Couch. And just to review, the two map bans, Durotan's Couch banned Towers of Doom and Gimme the D-Shield banned Battle of Eternity. So if you saw game 1, we just played Dragonshire, and that was a Gimme the D-Shield win. So game 2, we have Infernal Shrines. Now this map was chosen by Gimme the D-Shield, so there might be some home court advantage here, we'll have to see. So the first ban of the game is going to be Medivh. And that's going to be followed up by Garage. Crooked smile twitch. Yes, my robot can be a bit finicky sometimes. All right, so second ban from Durotan's Couch will be Alex Draza. So respect ban after Alex doing almost 140k healing in the first game. Let's see what second ban for Gimme the D-Shield will be. Will be Deckard Cain. So we're gonna have new healers in game 2, folks. Both heroes doing very well in that first game. We saw those extended fights. Lasted quite a long time. So let's see if the nature of this match will change, as 2 new supports will be debuting here.
Do your worst.
First pick goes to Yrel. Durotan's Couch claiming one of the premier solo laners in the game. Looks like Yrel is, I say that, but in Division C East she has a 26% win rate in 30 games. So far this season. Alright, first rotation from Gimme the D-Shield. We have Kerrigan Tyrael. I like this. This is extremely aggressive. Infernal Shrines. Kerrigan used to be one of the de facto picks when she was able to jump around at hyperspeed and kill all the little minions. She's not quite that crazy on this map anymore, but still good. Alright, next rotation out of Durotan's Couch is going to include their support, so we're going to see Rhaegar. Where once there was a Deckard, there is now a Rhaegar. And we have Muradin, so Rhaegar is at 75% win rate in 20 games so far in Division C East. Let's see if Durotan's Couch can keep that going. Muradin, jack of all trades, frontliner with a 53% win rate so far in 47 games. So pretty solid rotation there. Final ban from Gimme the D-Shield will be on Genji. Genji banned more than he is played. 46 bans to 22 games played. I guess we can say 23 games. Since he was in yet game 1. Final ban of the game will be Whitemane. Whitemane's 6-8 in Division C East. She's banned more than she's played too. 23 bans. Nutster91, thank you for the follow. I don't have my stream announcements turned on during NGS matches, but thank you very much. Much appreciated.
I'm here to help.
Alright, we're seeing the recently reworked Tyrande chosen. So we have Tyrande versus Rhaegar this game. I've been playing Tyrande quite a bit the last week or so. Lots of fun. Gives you tons of vision with the owls, which have been toned down. They're no longer super obnoxious. Kind of like where the owls are at now. But you also have a ranged stun. Super rare capability there. And Jaina. Jaina, always something to fear. 50% win rate, I probably mentioned earlier. In 62 games. You're going to see Jaina in 7 out of 10 games either played or banned in this division. Alright, final rotation for Durotan's couch includes Sergeant Hammer and Li Ming, so a little bit of an unusual pick, at least in my personal casting experience in NGS. Seeing a Sergeant Hammer, I know she's popular in HGC here and there. And a reappearance by Li Ming. Final pick of the game goes to Gimme the D Shield. It will be Arthas. Arthas, underrated, I think. Kind of a sneaky good hero. 62. Actually, no. What is Arthas at? Arthas is at 11-0. That's a pretty shocking stat there. 11-0 in Division C East is Arthas. So I wonder if that undefeated streak will continue. The Lich King. Let's go ahead and fade me out and I'll announce these teams. So for Durotan's couch, we have Yrel, played by Captain Wedge, Li Ming, played by Afish, Sergeant Hammers, played by Wildcard, Rhaegar, played by Soln, and Muradin, played by Big Eggroll. Gimme the D Shield, we have Tyrande, played by Pandemona, Arthas, played by Bashing, Jaina, is being played by Samwise, Kerrigan, played by Veteran Wings, and Dr. Jelly will move from Diablo to Tyrael, playing both sides of that Diablo coin. Interesting hero pool in these two games for Dr. Jelly. Alright, so if you're just joining us, Division C East matchup here between first place Game of the D Shield and fifth place Durotan's couch. Game of the D Shield did take game 1 on Dragonshire, so they're going to be looking for a 2-0 domination tonight. But Durotan's couch will certainly be eager to even up the score here and walk away with a respectable 1-1 draw. First game saw fantastic, protracted team fights. Let's see what this game brings us. Alex Straza and Deckard not in this game. Will be really fun to see what Tyrande's able to do here. And Hammer getting picked on right away. Kaboom! You have Jaina's Blizzard. I saw Pandemona with the stun there. Just all kinds of damage. So, notice has been served to Sergeant Hammer. Captain Wedge leaping out of the vent there onto Bashing, getting some damage out, doing your rel things. I like Dr. Jelly's positioning there. Advanced position to give vision. Rhaegar getting picked right in front of the gate here. That's going to prompt Gimme the D Shield to go to their siege camp and get started on that. Yrel pushing the top lane. Captain Wedge doing a great job here. All the way to the gate. Even getting some siege. One angry Hammer. Not this Hammer. Although this Hammer might be a little angry after that early kill. Gimme the D Shield has been doing a great job with the mercs so far. Pretty much painting all the mercs red from their side of the map. Although we do have this top one they haven't gotten around to yet, maybe pretty soon. Wild card Soln and Big Egg Roll having to clean up that lane, which gives Gimme the D-Shield the opportunity to rotate and maybe find some picks. Captain Wedge pushed that lane so far that they were able to go to middle as well and maybe look for some additional action, but now we're back to the 1v1. As the two teams converge bot lane, we have the leap in from Veteran Wings. Stun misses wildcard. It's a little more savvy about not being sieged there. Slipping away. And our first shrine will be at the top of the map in 20 seconds or so. We have a very even 4v4 early game here. Game of the D-Shield always keen to invade camps on the opponent's side of the map. And that was cheeky. Cheeky little teleport back to base right before Big Egg Roll could face check the vent. Alright, so the shrine has started, and Captain Wedge has started as well, getting a 3 or 4 minion lead. You do have to collect 40 before you earn the Punisher. Durotan's couch up to 10 minions killed. Just looking at Tyranda's build here, we have Calderai resistance, so spell armor being granted with every use of Light of a Loon. Level 4 is True Shot Aura. Improving that Hunter's Mark a little bit. Out comes the stun into the stun, and Sergeant Hammer will fall. Nice coordination there from Kerrigan and Tyrande. Undaunted, Captain Wedge will go ahead and go in and then leap out. Nicely placed Blizzard there. As Gimme the D-Shield is now up to 16 minion kills on the shrine. Durotan's couch is up to full strength. Gimme the D-Shield should get level 7 talents pretty quickly here, which will change the complexion of all this interaction, as will Captain Wedge's death. Urel dying, Jaina notching the kill there. Alright, and level 7's chosen. Ronda going with Eloon's chosen. Icebound Fortitude, Swift Retribution. We have more action going on here. Stun just missing out of Pandemonium there. Jaina going with Ice Lance, Frost Shards, and Fingers of Frost. So far, that's the Jaina build. Kerrigan with Sharpened Blades into Fury of the Swarm and Bladed Momentum. First Punisher of the game, secured by Gimme the D-Shield. Frozen Punisher is going to leap on over that wall onto Hammer. Not a whole lot more though, as Wildcard's back up to full health. Both towers will die. Veteran Wings jumping on in there with the Kerrigan. You have to have an aggressive mentality when you play Kerrigan, and we're certainly seeing that on display. Bashing rotated all the way to bot lane. Captain Wedge was working it a little bit with Urel. And so we're back into kind of a laning phase, perhaps, as Durotan's couch also, well, they just got to level 8, so they're a little, almost a level down. Not quite. Gimme the D-Shield securing their siege camp there. Let's look at some talents on the side of Durotan's couch. We have Divine Steed, Aegis of Light, and Maraud's Insight as your URL build so far. See another possible, camp invade going on here. Hammer's rotating down from high up in the map. So Durotan's couch does push them away, and they get the Kerrigan kill. The decent stun on Tyrael there. But they will save this siege camp for themselves. Durotan's couch, preventing that invade, getting a kill. And they do need to catch up a little bit. They're going to hit 10s slower than Gimme the D-Shield, so that kill on Kerrigan going to help out with that a little bit. Also gives them some map tempo, so they can go ahead and take this siege camp bot lane as well. Gimme the D-Shield senses that that might be happening, so they come down. They're probably just going to clear it. Maybe we'll see some aggression, some hero-on-hero action. Level 10s achieved by Gimme the D-Shield. Tyrande is going to go with Shadowstock. We have Army of the Dead for more survivability out of Arthas. Seeing Sanctification out of Tyrael. We have Ring of Frost from Jaina and Maelstrom out of Kerrigan. Meanwhile, Durotan's couch not too far behind. Unlock their level 10 talents. We're seeing the likes of Ardent Defender, Wave of Force, Blunt Force Gun out of Sergeant Hammer, Ancestral Healing, and Avatar on Muradin. One more camp is taken here. Bashing securing that as our next shrine counts down. Roots coming out from Arthas, Ring of Frost. And that'll be the end of Rhaegar and Hammer. 2 kills right before objective. It's going to give Gimme the D-Shield a huge benefit here as Veteran Wings starts doing objective things, killing minions. A fish poking from a vent, getting rooted by bashing, and slowed. Big egg roll sees it. Kona Cold, there's the stun, there's a blizzard. Yrel absorbing a ton of damage there. Bashing super low. It's going to have to loop around the top, and Yrel is going to fall. Sergeant Hammer as well. Tyrande dying. As is Li Ming. So 3 kills to 1 during that altercation. In favor of Gimme the D-Shield. That's going to move them to back to a level lead in terms of experience. Veteran Wings goes back to base to reset. Dr. Jelly and Samwise pretty low on resources. They're only 3 away from securing the shrine. They see that Durotan's couch is at only 8 minions though, so they can afford to maybe delay this a little bit and get value somewhere else, or maybe even do some bush meta. Looks like they would like to get another kill or 2 before securing the Punisher. That would certainly get more value out of the relatively weak objective on this map. So yeah, this is really interesting. Delaying that, you don't have to capture it if you're that far ahead. Gimme the D-Shield only needs 1 more minion kill to go ahead and finish it. And it looks like they're not getting exactly the kind of invade they were hoping for from Durotan's couch. That was a really, really interesting little moment in the game. Arcane Punisher, favored by many as the deadliest. Goes ahead and leaps over that fence. A-Fish taking a ton of damage, stun from Tyrande, misses. Double root from bashing there with no follow-up though, so the fort will die though. And Durotan's couch defends safely, not giving up any more kills. Speaking of which, we have 9 kills for Gimme the D-Shield and 2 for Durotan's couch. Here's another camp invade. Gimme the D-Shield is all about those camp invades. Captain Wedge and Big Egg not liking it. They move on in. Bashing's taking a lot of damage. Li Ming will be the first to die. Rhaegar following shortly thereafter. Blizzard getting so much work done on that point. Captain Wedge getting pulled in by Kerrigan. Almost a full team wipe. Only Sergeant Hammer remains. After Gimme the D-Shield notches 4 more kills. And this Merc camp. Samwise running around here. Top lane, we see some pressure applied by Gimme the D-Shield. They want to capitalize on that camp that they took. Durotan's couch have a full team again. And everyone but Urel moves up to top lane here. Durotan's couch in a little bit of trouble here. They're at 13 to 15. They risk a 13 to 16 talent tier difference. They have a small window of time here where they could be aggressive if they so chose. They are going to work on clearing up the lanes though. And we have more action around these siege camp invades that Gimme the D-Shield is so fond of. Dr. Jelly with that positioning. Giving their team all kinds of information. Nice stun there by Big Egg Roll. Nothing else really coming out of that though. 16 to 14. Gimme the D-Shield choosing their 16 talents, threatening this camp. Making Durotan's couch nervous, perhaps. See Darnassi and Archery. Remorseless Winter. Smite the Wicked. Aggressive Defense. And Northern Exposure out of Gimme. Durotan's couch playing that safely, not going in too hard to defend that camp. They can just clear it later. No sense in dying for it. But it will make this next shrine phase more complicated. They probably don't want to go in on the objective anyway right now. They need 16s first in order to do it safely, unless they feel like the game is on the line, but they still have plenty of buildings available. Not too desperate yet. Can probably afford to be a little patient here and get that level 16. Veteran Wings very wisely working on this bruiser camp, knowing that Durotan's couch probably won't make an aggressive play here. Captain Wedge trying to get that 16. Moves on in. Bashing with a 2-player route there. The flank positioning. Out comes the bullet from Hammer. Tyrande stun's going to kick things off. Out comes Ring. Locking down 2 members of Durotan's couch. Li Ming taking a ton of damage. Veteran Wings securing that kill. Rhaegar and Muradin dying almost like simultaneously. Urel getting rooted. Captain Wedge, another scary moment there. Gimme the D-Shield, securing the next Punisher. It's going to march down bot lane this time. So this fort will most certainly fall with 3 members of Durotan's couch still in the naughty bin for another 7 seconds or so. Urel feverishly trying to gain XP in other lanes. We still have a Merc camp pushing down middle. 18 to 16. In favor of Gimme the D-Shield. They've had a level lead pretty much the entire game. Big Egg Roll getting aggressed on. Unstoppable comes out. And Muradin survives that little bit of aggression. Wildcard's pretty low as well. Another leap from the Punisher, followed up by Veteran Wings. There's a stun. Oof. So much CC, very well coordinated. 2 kills so far. There's a 3rd kill. Yorel going to fall. And Gimme the D-Shield are on the core. Punisher's still alive. Hammer hanging out in base. This will be a 2-0 domination for Gimme the D-Shield as the core goes down to 0%. GG. Gimme the D-Shield winning game 2 over Durotan's couch. And showing why they are in first place. They were 11-1 coming in here. Now they're 13-1 with 6 dominations on the season so far. Durotan's couch putting up a valiant effort though. Doing very well in both games, hanging in there. Having said that, Gimme the D-Shield ended that game with a 19-2 kill disparity. Kerrigan, 41k damage. 4 kills, 15 assists. Only 1 death. Tyrande ending up with 60k heals to Rhaegar's 27, so solo support Tyrande is real. 19 assists for Tyrande. Look at the talents here. That was a 17-minute game, folks. Game 2. Let's see if we can line up a brief conversation with Pandemona. Send a message out there. All right.
Hello?
Oh, perhaps you've already found me.
Yeah, last time we were trying to do this, and I had our messages turned off from people that aren't our friends.
All right, so this is Bashing from Gimme the D-Shield, and looks like Pandemona's joining us as well.
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Well, congratulations, first of all, on another domination. That's your 6th domination on this season. How are you feeling about your season so far?
I think we're feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah.
Playing pretty strong.
Feeling like Rick James right now.
Which song?
Not even the song, just the Dave Chappelle skit.
Oh, okay.
Rick rolled.
Oh, are you talking about the what did 5 fingers say to the face?
No, the one where he decides to mess up the couch on.
Oh, yeah.
House.
We'll leave the colorful language out of the broadcast probably though, but I totally know what scene you're talking about. Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I say yeah, it felt great.
Game 1 started out fairly tame, but then what happened? It seemed like you guys just hit another gear. Maybe you can talk us through that a little bit as you saw it.
Yeah, so we were getting in a lead, and when we do that, we have the tendency to just get really aggressive and kind of imposing our will on our opponents.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something our team really does really well. Is we'll call out kills, we'll call out rotations. Like you're constantly hearing our comms, like if I see someone rotating, or if I'm the solo lane, right? So I don't really talk to the team. I just tell them, hey, so and so is missing, or so and so is in this lane, and they're like, okay, well we can go in here, and our 4-man is super strong. It's just a chain and a flurry of CCs and damage going out. I love it.
Yeah, we saw that especially in game 2. Even, working with the Punisher's initial leap in stun, and Kerrigan leaps in.
Yeah, we actually have a specific comp that we like to run on this map, and I don't really want to talk too in depth about that.
No.
We do, and they took it away from us partially, so we had to improvise, and I think it still worked out in the end for us.
Yeah, the Tyrande, how was that feeling tonight?
It was feeling good. I missed a couple combos. I sometimes get a little bit squirrely with those. Like I just don't think about the chain CC sometimes, but I think we still landed a pretty good couple solid combos. So.
And also the Alex Straza game in game 1, pretty fantastic. Almost 140k healing there.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite supports.
Yeah, she gets a lot of healing, a lot of value off the Diablo.
Yeah.
Well, what's up next for you guys?
So we
You said you
have,
just started your round 3, right? So
yeah, we just
okay.
started. So we have our other 2 games are scheduled this week. We have one tomorrow night and then one on Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like we're up with Revolt Black tomorrow and Team Scorpius on Thursday.
Very cool. And I don't know if you wanted to, if we have any viewers who are unfamiliar with you, they should certainly be familiar with you now, claiming first place like you have. But maybe you could tell us a little bit about where your team comes from and how you came to Season 5.
So I'm the captain and my assistant captain is Veteran Wings. We've actually known each other for about a year and a half now. We come from a Heroes of the Storm gaming community.
Okay.
So we started the team and then we happened to meet Bashing and Doc through NGS and through another team, and then also Connor is another friend of ours that was in the gaming community.
Right on. Well, I won't keep you for too long. Did you have any other comments from tonight's game, first of all, and then maybe some shout-outs you'd like to give?
I just want to say good games. The Durotan's couch is very good matchup for us.
Yeah, good games, man. They made it rough.
Yeah, especially game 1. It was a real seesaw affair for a while there.
Yeah.
Those extended fights, I don't think I've seen fights that long so far in any of my casts. So,
yeah, we actually did a pretty good job of identifying like they're fighting a war of attrition.
Mm-hmm. Fascinating stuff. That'll be fun to watch again on the VOD.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right, yeah. So, any shout outs before we call it good here?
Oh, I got shout out to Connor for sucking it up and playing Jaina. Shout out to Doc because he's a huge hippie. Because he can never decide what to do. And then Panda for being amazing at healing and not getting caught in position. Good job, Panda.
Yeah, fun fact, I have the highest kill death ratio on the team. I never die. Except they ruined it that last game.
Yeah, one. You had one death that last time, but I think that's forgivable.
And then finally, I guess shout out to Durotan's couch and you for casting it. It was great.
Absolutely, thank you.
Right on. Well, thanks again. Really great matches, fun to watch, and good luck to you in the rest of round 3 and beyond. Thanks for joining me too.
Thanks. Have a good night.
You too. All right, friends, and thank you for joining us for this match. Such a great matchup between 1st and 5th place in Division C East. Gimme the D Shield getting their 6th domination with a 2-0 over the fierce Durotan's couch, who did very well tonight. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and go to my outro screen, and then we'll go ahead and do a raid. We have a ton of NGS action. This is week 2 of round 3. So we have games a go-go everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and do a raid here. It looks like Bahamut and Cat Peach are casting a Division A game between Gilly Shark and 104. So we'll go ahead and head that direction. And I do have more casts coming up this week, so my next one will be on my outro screen. So thanks again, everyone, for watching. And I also want to give a quick shout out to Falendrith. All of the stats that I'm able to give you during these casts are compiled in Falendrith's fantastic Stats of the Storm application. So if you're in the league and you're not using that, you probably should. It's a great scouting tool. And information tool generally, so shout out to Falendrith for that. All right, thanks everyone one last time, and I will hopefully see you at my next cast. And watch out for the raid coming up. See you later.